Hi, my name's Nikki DiGirolamo, and I guess you're going to be watching this video because you might be interested in investing in Italy. So I've actually been here for 33 years. I'm actually English, and I've been in the investment field for that long. So it's really exciting for me to come and talk to you today. So one of the best things about Italy is that it's one of the most beautiful places on earth, and it's got a really strong tourism industry. CNN once did a vote as to who's got which. If you couldn't live in your country, which country would you live? And Italy continuously is either the first or in second place. So it's got a lot of people who really want to come here. And obviously, the reason for that is that there's a really affordable real estate, which is what most people don't think it is. It's got fabulous climate, it's got natural beauty, the lifestyle's amazing. There's a really big demand now from this digital nomads who want to come and stay at different places. So having an investment where you can cater to them is really great, especially now that we've got more remote viewing and things like that. We've actually got loads of government incentives. We've got something called a golden visa. And if you actually have 250,000 to invest, you can actually invest it in an Italian company, and you're able to get residency. So that's quite interesting for certain people. It might be interesting for you. Obviously, we've got loads of cultural heritage sites. We've got fabulous churches, all sorts of things. So it's really great and to come and stay and live and be a tourist in Italy. And there are some really exceptional investments about. I personally live in Abruzzo. Abruzzo is opposite Rome on the other coast, and it's got three major national parks. In fact, it's the most parky region in the whole of Italy. And it's been very undervalued because nobody's really heard of it. They've heard of Tuscany, Umbria, and all these sort of places, which are now pricing themselves out of the market. And Abruzzo is one of the best regions for getting the most value. So I'm really excited to be able to tell you a bit about the different investments that we've got in Abruzzo. So we've actually got 5 different types of investments here at the Abruzzo Borgo. Now, the Abruzzo Borgo is a village. We've had planning permission to build an ecotouristic village, and it's actually built on 25 acres of olive grove lake and vineyard. So it's really, really exciting. We've actually had to have 43 different permissions to be able to build this, and it's the only village that's actually available for being built in the whole of Italy. So it's really exciting. So now that we've all been approved and things, we're really going forward on the different types of investments that people could do at our Abruzzo Borgo. If you have a look at all our social media, just put in Abruzzo Borgo, you'll see us on Facebook, Instagram, and all different other social media. And you'll see how absolutely beautiful it is. We're perched on a hill, and we can actually see 50 miles down the valley, and it's absolutely beautiful. And we're actually overlooked by the Church of the Mother Mary, which is an incredible church. It's just had a €1 million grant, and it is now absolutely beautiful inside. It's very, very spiritual church, and it was actually built there in the 11th century because some shepherds on the hill actually saw the Mother Mary, who actually told them, she said, I would like a church built here. And so after 2 or 3 centuries of building, it was actually built. And it is absolutely amazing, both inside and out. Absolutely fabulous. So we're very, very blessed to have that overlooking our village. So we've got various types of investments on offer. We have actual 5 different types of investments. The first one is actually called Heron's Escape. Heron is because we have all sorts of beautiful herons that at different times of the year swoop in, and it's absolutely beautiful. So what this is this 3-bedroom apartment overlooking the olive grove and a beautiful view down the valley. And with just 9,000 euros down, you can actually have your own month, or between 1 and 3 months every year for 20 years there. And it's not like timeshare. It is a bit like timeshare in the fact that you have a certain amount of time, and it rotates through the year. So each person gets a chance to have Christmas, each person has a chance to have Thanksgiving, etc. Easter as well. But what's interesting about it is that it doesn't have the real expense of every year. It's a really sort of, you have to pay the condominium and the other types of places. So with this investment, you only have to pay about 200 a year, and it's even less than that if you don't actually come. You don't have to use the apartment, but one of the things you can do is you can come and use it, or you can actually swap it through RCI, which enables you to swap it with any other apartment anywhere in the world. There's also various other home swap sites where you can swap it. So if you can't come to Italy, or you don't want to this year, you can always swap it with somewhere like, even in America, other places in Europe, all over the world. So it's a really interesting investment if you want to get out of America or England for between 1 and 3 months every year. So that's Heron's Escape. You can see more about it just by clicking through with the links underneath this video. The next one is called Swallow's Dream. The reason why it's called Swallows is because we have loads, thousands and thousands of swallows that come in the spring and in the winter. And basically, they have these great groups of them that fly around the place. It's absolutely wonderful. And Swallow's Dream is actually, we're looking for 2 investors who want to buy each investor can have 2 apartments. They are 2 1-bedroom apartments that connect. So you can actually have them as the whole apartment, or you can actually rent them out as different apartments. And each one actually has a really nice outside space as well. It's near the swimming pool, and basically it's an old farmhouse that we're restoring and creating these really great apartments. So if you're interested in that, if you want to have a look at the links below, that would be brilliant. Some other investments that we've got are that I actually had one of the biggest real estate agencies in central Italy, and I've still got all the connections and things like that. So we actually have a lot of real estate, houses, apartments, places by the sea that you could come and buy. And what we do is that we actually offer a total package where we help you with the restoration, we help you before the sale, we can help you after the sale, getting the electric, gas, and all those sort of types of things sorted for you. So if you're interested in that, again, the links are below, and you can message me, or you can come on one of our discovery weekends. So you can come over and see all the different investments that we've got, and see if any of them are ideal for you, because we tailor make all our investments to the person. It's all about what you personally want. So that is those are the apartments. The next one is Sanctuary Fields Farm. Okay, so we've actually got the availability to be able to buy land. okay, which might be olive groves, arable, and things like that, and become part of our farm. This is an organic farm that will be selling all sorts of things like olive products, like obviously olive oil, olive leaf tea. We're going to be the sage. We're going to be creating these wonderful areas with sage, which is actually directly under the Church of the Mother Mary. So that'll be really sort of spiritual sage sticks and things like that. We also have all sorts of things like bay leaves, rosemary and things, so that if you're interested in organic farming, that might be something for you. So again, if you need anything if you want to know anything about that, you can either be in contact with me or through our links below. And the last one is actually one of the investments that I'm most excited about. This is Eagle's Crest. This is a castle villa. So it's actually on a promontory out from the village, and it is the most amazing, most beautiful view. I have traveled all over the world, and this is one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen. And if you don't believe me, you can look at the photos online and you can come and see for yourself. It is unbelievable. This is going to be a castle that's going to be available for retreats and parties, festas, weddings. And what's absolutely amazing about this property is that you can actually go up to the terraces and you can see the dawn rising, which is unbelievably beautiful over here. The colors are just amazing. If you don't believe me, go have a look at some of the videos. And you can also see the it's one of the only properties that we've got that you can actually see the sunset as well. So it's absolutely amazing property, which will have these amazingly big glass windows, so you'll be able to see all the way down the valley. And because it's on a promontory, there's going to be nothing in front of you, so you'll just see this amazing place all the way down the valley. So those are our 5 investments. And if you want to know more, obviously contact me. All my details are below. And if you want to come and visit us, that will be great too. So hopefully it's given you a little inkling into what there is here in Italy at the Abruzzo Borgo. And hopefully you'll contact us and we'll be able to see each other soon. So take care, everybody, and have a good one.